All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are all set for our very exciting quiz session lined up that's going to take place by Professor Ganapathy. So be here, we have 10 smart watches to give away. Let's see who all going to be the lucky personalities today. So, well, before we start our quiz session, can we have huge round of applause for the man with distinct vision, Professor Ganapathy? Let's have louder one, and let's have huge round of applause for all the speakers also. Stimulating presentation, I must say. Okay, so Professor Ganapathy going to take over now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I know I'm standing between you and a gastronomic delight, but in the next 1,500 seconds, I'm going to show to you, hopefully, that food for thought is as important as food for the stomach. Yesterday, we realized the very hard way when the first 10 questions were asked in this quiz program that intellectual repast is secondary to gastronomic delight. And of course, there were the few people who did participate were very excited, but most people preferred to have their lunch. So today we are trying to delay your lunch by just 20 minutes. And as you can see here, before I start, first of all, I must express my, sorry, this is too fast for me. Can I get back to the previous slide? Okay, Dr. Rohit Rao, Associate Vice President, who was instrumental in initially putting together a wonderful software program. We thought that the 472 delegates who had registered exclusively for the THIT conference, excluding volunteers and people in the store, exhibition, etc., we somehow thought that many of you at least would spend 45 to 50 seconds to download an app and join the program. We even made efforts to have virtual joining with Microsoft Teams, so anyone, anywhere in the world could have answered the question asked yesterday afternoon. To our surprise, we realized that behavioral modification is required even in a highly intellectual THIT, excited, passionate people who you think have already been converted. I realized that we need to convert the converted because only 6 people downloaded. For today, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will use your NI. I know I'm competing with AI specialists. As you can see from my white hair, I belong to the BC era. I'm not talking of before Corona, I'm talking of before computers. I was the last neurosurgeon in this country who was trained before there were computers in hospitals or even a CT scan. I still think there is a place for NI. And why do I say that? Before that, Vinod Shekhar, manager, and Lakshmi, my secretary, all of them helped put together the fact. Of course, I take full accountability and responsibility for the contents of the quiz, the question, the answer, the references, etc., etc. I hope this will be a sort of teaching quiz. It's not really to find out how much one knows and how much one doesn't know. I mean, all of you belong to the Phi Beta Kappa Mensa Society. I'm sure none of your IQ is less than 130 or 140. Now, to start with, if you have NI, you will be sitting next to the microphone. The way this question, the housekeeping rules are, the first person, because software failed, I thought we'll use the fast finger, so the moment you press your icon on your smartphone, within 1/100th of a second, the number would have come to the screen. And we had so planned the software that the first 3 people would have been asked. I think it's very unfair that I'm being subjective, I'm not being objective. See, unless your face falls in my visual field. Now, for example, a person there may say, I know the answer. You may say, I know the answer. It happens where I'm looking at that particular point of time. That is why we wanted to remove subjectivity, but objectivity with sophisticated software failed disastrously yesterday. So today I hope things will be a little different. So I'm just giving you a clue, a hint. There are 5 or 6 floor mics on the floor. I'm told that there are 5 or 6 people moving around in the audience with a microphone as well. Can you just take this? Yeah, just switch it off. 5 or 6 people in the audience moving about with microphones. So you need to be alert. It's not a question of your repository of knowledge stored in your brain which you're able to recall. That is, yes, that is important. But equally important is how you become the first. So I have a little hardness of hearing, a little fall in visual acuity, and obviously, as you would have guessed, slight mental retardation perhaps, age-related changes if you want to call it. So all these three put together, you have to convince me that you are the first in this room to give the answer. So please shout me first and go to the nearest mic. Then only I will ask that person. Okay, so that's how the game starts. And what are you going to get out of it? Our previous speaker from Google showed you the importance of wearables. And I was absolutely surprised, I was shocked to understand that the first BIS certified health watch, the MRP says 9,999 rupees. So this is the price which you get. And unlike the usual prices, we are not giving a first prize, just a second prize and third prize. Everybody who gives the answer for each question will get a 9,999 worth wearable watch, which will give you your blood pressure, oxygen saturation, etc., etc., etc. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as is the practice worldwide, the decision of the quiz master is final. Now, people who have who have already won watches yesterday, I don't think wearable technology is that sophisticated where a watch on the left hand and the watch on the right hand is going to give you different. So you are disqualified from getting a prize. You are of course welcome to compete. A person who already wins the first prize will not be given the second prize. In case there is a tie, as happened yesterday, see, I am also a human being. So if it's a pretty young girl who gives the answer and an old man like me who gives the answer, I would naturally choose the pretty young girl. So I don't want that to happen. So we'll toss a coin, heads or tails, and then you decide among yourselves who gets the prize. So these are the rules of the game. Now, next question. Next one, please. I think a fool with a tool is still a fool. I think that's what. No, this is not. Question 11, please. I had specifically deleted this question. All this was, that's right, thank you. You can read for yourself, quick, quick, quick. The time starts now. Compared to 2021's total of 542, only 244 new unicorns were created globally. Name two in India in the area of diagnostic healthcare. I repeat, 2 unicorns from India in the area of diagnostic healthcare. Sir, please follow the rules. Yes, I happen to see you now, but you must get up, go to the mic and shout. Otherwise, I will not be able to see you. Use the mic. And please announce your name and where you come from.
Sumit Ganguly.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming from Princeton, New Jersey.
Yes, please.
And the two names, I think it's Dozy and ResMed.
Okay, anyway, okay. The rules of the game, the first person doesn't answer correctly, the second person will be given a chance. Second person doesn't answer correctly, the third person, if the third person doesn't answer, the quiz master collects the prize. Second person, please. Obviously, you're not correct, sir, but thank you for attempting.
Molybio and Tata MG.
Sorry?
Tata 1MG.
I think someone else is destined to get the prize today. Yes, sir. Please announce yourself. Use the mic if you don't mind. Somebody give the mic.
Bharat Gera, I think the answer is Cure.ai and why, sir?
Okay. The answer I give, as you see, is reference. I don't just like that pick up an answer. It has got references. If anybody is questioning me.
Sir, can I answer?
Oh, sorry. You were 2 seconds late. I've already put up the answer.
Oh.
The answer is Temasek Molybio Diagnostics and 1 milligram Tata Digital valued at 1.6 and $1.25. I'm sorry in my obviously mild mental
Sir, these two are the one I told. Molybio and Tata 1MG.
You get the answer?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. If you have already given the answer, ideally, I mean, if I am a theoretician, I would have cut the watch into 2 and given you, because the question was name 2 unicorns, so you answered half of it. So I cut it and give it, but I don't want to do that. You told both, is it? Oh, excellent. Excellent. I didn't hear that. Congratulations. Yeah, please hand over the prize. I'm sorry, I just forgot that Mitra is here. Hey Mitra, you want to compete with all these brilliant people here? What do you think?
Hi, Quiz Master. I wish I could compete with all the obviously brilliant delegates seated here. Give me some more time. At the next conference, I guarantee none of you, including the Quiz Master, will have any chance competing with me.
So this is what the future is. I'm sure in the next conference, whoever is the quiz master then will find that none of you, all of you put together, probably will not be able to answer what Mitra answers. Am I right, young man? Thank you. Congratulations and apologies my hearing. Sorry. Thank you. Good. Excellent. Question number 12. It will either be the best thing that's ever happened to us or it will be the worst thing. If we are not careful, it very well may be the last thing. This has got three components. Who said this? When, where, and what does it refer to? So actually the complete answer is 4. Who said this? When, where, and what does it refer to?
Elon Musk, and he was talking about AI.
Try again. Obviously you're a fan of Elon Musk, justified or not, I don't know. Next one please. Keep trying, don't give up that easily. Elon Musk is the wrong answer. Yes madam, please. Why don't you please give a mic or come to the mic, announce yourself. We would like to know which part of the world you are coming from.
I'm Mitali, I'm from Bangalore. It's Stephen Hawking, and I think he was talking about AI.
There are 4 questions. Who said this?
Yeah,
when, where, and what does it refer to?
Just the last, I know 2, that's all.
Okay, anybody else to help her? I mean, I'm being extremely fair. There are 4 components here. If anybody else is able to answer 2 components or 3 components, in all fairness, they get it. She has given you a clue.
Yes, sir. So I'll just help madam. So he said this in 2016 at a conference in Cambridge University at the Center of Future Intelligence.
At the?
Leverhulme Center of Future Intelligence.
Let's see the answer. Professor Stephen Hawking, absolutely right. During the New Space Exploration Initiative said it on April 12, 2016 in New York City. Now I leave it to the audience to decide who is to get the prize. Obviously both of them share the prize. So is it Stephen Hawking? Or do you think that Stephen Hawking was a clue to this lady and this lady may not have thought about it unless she had been prompted with Stephen Hawking? Okay, let's be very fair. In case one of the prize questions are not answered by anybody, the quizmaster's share will go to both of you. Can somebody please make a note of it? Please, somebody make a note of it, please, because I won't remember. So just give me a few more minutes. If nobody answers the subsequent questions, both of you will get one 9,999 watch alone. In case we don't have it, we will toss a coin, heads or tails, and whoever gets it, gets it.
Also, I wanted to say is what madam said was a hint. So I'll be very gracious if you give her the prize. But your decision is final, as you said.
Now, this is where NI scores over AI. I challenge anybody who has built the most sophisticated AI system today, at least in 2023, not in my lifetime. Will you be able to empathize? Will you be able to sympathize with the patient? Will you be able to show this emotional gesture which he did in a fraction of a second? Will this guy be able to give up something? I don't think this guy will be able to give up something. This is the difference between NI and AI. It's sad that we are forgetting NI and we have started embracing AI at the expense of NI. Thank you, madam, for that wonderful gesture. I still think you will get a prize. I don't think everybody is going to answer all the questions I'm going to ask. Okay, question number 13. SNOMED CT consists of 3 primary components. What are they? See, you're going to get your prize, madam. SNOMED CT. I'm very disappointed. I thought three primary core components. What are they?
It is my guess. Diagnosis, procedures, and investigations.
Let's see the answer. Concepts, descriptions, and relationships. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I didn't see anybody else. I didn't see anybody else put up the hand, but before I projected the answer, I should have waited for a minute or more, but then I didn't see anybody doing it. I'm sorry, sir. This is the answer. I was trying my best to help you. At least one of the answers, if the word chosen was correct, but it's a good try. But SNOMED CT's basic components are concepts, descriptions, and relationship. So please make a note of it. This prize goes to the second lady. Somebody making a note of it? The lady who magnanimously gave it up. So this is what the lesson for me here is: magnanimity pays. You get rewarded for magnanimity. Don't look at ROI alone. ROI cannot be quantified in green bills. Here is a classic example of magnanimity paying. Next question, please. On 20th July 2022, fill in the blanks. The Dash announced criminal charges against 36 defendants in 13 districts across Dash for more than 960 crores INR in alleged fraudulent telemedicine, cardiovascular and cancer genetic testing and medical equipment schemes, abusing the healthcare system and exploiting telemedicine technologies in fraud and bribery. Unfortunately, I don't know enough of AI or machine learning or whatever you call it. I don't know enough to know whether the AI can teach itself and also commit fraud like this, which the NI is capable of doing. Come on, you're all experts, sir. I mean, I am an intruder. I am a neurosurgeon by training. Yes, please. Fill in the blanks. Please read the question again. You need to fill in the blanks correctly. There is no near answer. It's either correct or incorrect. The Dash announced criminal charges across the Dash. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Dr. Sandeep from IIT Delhi. So I think the answer is the FDA and across the United States against Theranos Private
Again,
Limited.
what is the second component?
The Theranos Private Limited against Theranos.
Let's see the answer. United States, since nobody else put up that. See, this is the trouble. I told you from the very beginning, you must run to the nearest mic and say, I know, loud. See, because the lights are glaring in my eyes, I am not able to see anybody beyond the third or the fourth row. This is exactly why we did not want this. We wanted it to be absolutely objective. See, I'm not able to see people there. So, you need to run up to a mic. So that's why I said, look around you, come up to the nearest mic. Can somebody put mics, please? The floor stands, there are no mics there. No, please put some mics there. Okay. I think in all fairness, I think this question will be withdrawn for a prize because I am not able to see. The lights are glaring at my eye. Please come to the center, come to the mic. So I'm withdrawing this question from the prize category. The answer is the United States. Deliberately to mislead you, I put 960 crores. If I put US dollars, maybe somebody would have guessed it. So that is why I converted it to Indian rupees. And Department of Justice. So the answer is the Department of Justice filed this case in 13 districts across the United States. So you can see even telemedicine, this is happening. Yeah, okay. We'll interrupt this for a minute. Please come and collect your prizes before we forget. Stephen Hawking's admirer, madam, please come. That's wonderful. This is truly wonderful, absolutely wonderful, hand in hand. What more do you want? Absolutely wonderful. See, this is why EQ, emotional quotient, I think is far more important than your IQ. Thank you very much. Wonderful job. My wife, is she here? She's going to get angry taking a photograph with two pretty young girls here. Okay, doesn't matter. Thank you. Next one. Question 15. Telemedicine Practice Guidelines 2.0, released in May 2022 by the National Medical Commission. Mr. Bedi is excluded from this, but doesn't matter. If nobody else answers, you can also answer. Include several changes. Enumerate any two of them. That's all I want. Two changes in version 2.0. People here who are involved in telemedicine, practice of telehealth, should definitely know this. Please shout if you know the answer, so that I don't miss anybody. Please come to the mic, sir. Raising your hand alone is not enough. Oh, that's a volunteer, sorry. I thought...
Sir,
Sir, here.
I know the answer.
yeah, use them. Your name, please, where you come from, what you are, why you are, where you are, everything. Come.
I am Anandakrishan from Zoho, Chennai. National Medical Commission released the main of two changes is, one is the consent form, implied consent form. One is the implied consent form for the telemedicine. Another one is implied consent form, as well as another one is drugs also. Drugs also.
Sorry?
Drug prescription. Prescription also accepted, digital prescriptions accepted for the patient. Because of the COVID, people also accepted for that in the May 2022.
Before I project the answer, anybody else? Please come to the mic.
The first one is consent.
Yes.
And the second one is like respect of the network. They can still do the consultations, either audio or video, whichever is convenient to the doctor and the patient.
The question is?
Next
changes, several changes. So you are telling me that what two you said were not there in 1.0? So please understand it is changes.
So, yeah, these are the changes.
Okay, fine. We'll note down your answer. Yes, please.
Hi, sir.
Yeah,
Good afternoon. Dr. Mukul from Apollo Telehealth.
From Akash Healthcare.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear
Dr.
you.
Mukul from Apollo Telehealth. So the changes, one is that inclusion of Ayush practitioner in this release of, which is released in May 22. And second one, I'm forgotten.
Anybody else? Yes, please.
Hi, this is Nikhil Goyal. I'm from Max Healthcare. The two changes was, one, there was category of drugs, A, B, and C. Effectively, over-the-counter drugs were allowed as part of the, guidelines. But the telemedicine practitioners were supposed to mark the B and C categories, which was something which was kind of...
I get your point. Next.
And the second thing was, as part of video consultations, it's not necessary to take a consent, and while taking a consent, the doctor and the patient has to come into a into a waiting room, into a virtual waiting room and do the consults, as part of which they are supposed to record that session.
Your point.
Yeah. So these were the 2 points.
Yeah.
Sir, first point is the consent one.
Please, mic closer. I can't hear.
First point is the consent one. And the second one is the delivery to, delivery was previously not allowed by the online platform to the person's door. So second one is the delivery door-to-door delivery.
Second one is what? I'm not clear.
Sir, delivery to the door point of the patient's. Online
delivery of? Online delivery of medicines.
Which was allowed.
This is a classical real-world situation where a single judge will have to refer it to a constitutional bench of 9 judges. So I'm going to request all of you to decide which is the answer. The consent everybody says, so we are eliminating it. Yes, that's right. But it's a moot point whether I'm inclined to take one of them, but I don't want to be biased. Next answer, please. Let's go through the answers, and if you feel that I have made an error, please, I'm most to this thing. Okay, excluding RMP from practicing more than one system of medicine. Nobody mentioned that. Every self-employed RMP must digitize patient records within 3 years. Nobody came even near that. Third one, obtaining course certification within 3 years, which was what the Telemedicine Society of India spent a lot of effort and time. Unfortunately, as most of us think, this has been removed. These 3 points were definitely not mentioned. Fourth point, RMP to obtain patient signature or thumb impression with date on informed consent. Explicit consent recorded must be stored. I don't think anybody mentioned this. Consent was mentioned. Yes, okay. The fifth one, prescription of drugs. Amended TPG permits. Yes, this was mentioned. Okay. So 4 and 5 have been mentioned. Question was any 2. So who are the people who mentioned 4 and 5, please? You and you. Same thing again. I think we have 1 watch extra, right? I think if I remember right, I did not, I removed 1 question. Am I right? Please be sure that I'm right. After all, you'll ask me to pay for the watch. I can't. Okay, then both of you get it. Please come. See, this is what the difference between AI and NI. NI gives you the option to take decisions on the spur of the moment. Now, my brain has been programmed in a totally different way. I'm not at all sure whether your AI will be able to take such decisions, taking into account every single variable. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, next one, please. Prescription of drugs, amended TPG permits RMP to describe no, sir. I mean, I know you are the domain expert, but more drugs can be prescribed. More drugs can be prescribed under the amended than in the original one. That's what I mean. Okay, next. Dash will bring together. You read it for yourself. Higher bandwidth, ultra low latency, ultra reliability, enabling seamless. Just fill in the blank, 1 single blank. You are excluded, sir. I mean, you are too senior for that. And you got a prize yesterday. Not fairness.
Answers 5G.
Sir, I am already here, sir.
No, he answered. No, this is what I said. You need to shout. You need to shout. Sir, I made it very
She's
clear.
already given. Sir, same situation.
No, I said you need to shout.
Sir, I have shouted and I have also received this. But I was telling and he just still He's the first.
I mean, he fell into my visual range and auditory range. You did not fall into either of the two. Okay, so I let the House Parliament decide it. Instead of the Speaker taking the decision, let Parliament take the decision. So whomsoever you say is fine with me. Sir, more hands are pointing towards the first row. It's not my decision, it's a parliamentary democracy.
Sir, I have a referee here.
No, for that we need objective evidence in the form of a graph, in the form of a visual, something.
Sir, your team.
This is subjective.
Sir, your team members, sir.
So we'll go by brute majority. All those who want the first person to be given the prize, raise your hands. Very simple, very simple, very simple. More abstention than, I'm sorry, sir. No. I'm sure you'll get it the next time. Yeah, prize, please. Next. Please. Question number 17. Okay, this is the answer. Since all of you are feeling very hungry, I'm not going into all the details, capacity, latency, and every single answer given here, there is scientific evidence of the answer. Congratulations, sir. Have a nice day. Question number 17. Very, very easy. I'm looking at the back, I'm not. Okay, I'll be very fair. Instead of looking at the front, now I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the back. Whoever is in the back.
Wearable device.
Sorry?
Wearable device.
Okay, anybody else? Sir. Anybody else?
Sir, AI.
Huh?
AI.
Okay, anybody else? India. What? India? What is it? India, okay. Internet, okay. Okay, yes please.
Sir, e-learning.
Sorry?
E-learning.
E-learning. Anybody else?
Smartphone.
Okay, anybody else? Telemedicine. Read the question carefully. Okay, I asked so many answers because even though the first answer was right, absolutely right. Next answer please. Answer please. Wearable healthcare devices. 533 million wearable devices were shipped in 2021 and an increase of 200 expected to grow, etc. Okay. Next one. Sorry, who answered that? Yes.
Congratulations.
Sorry?
This is a type of AI only.
Sorry, that argument the judge totally rejects it. Not even considered for appeal. See, if I consider it for appeal, it will go to a higher court. Here it is rejected prima facie.
And even he was the one who answered first.
Sorry? I have a suggestion, sir. I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm. I feel very bad. Please come to the front row, sit in the front seat, please. Please come to the front. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Okay, next, 18. What does in silico mean? I want a proper, detailed, correct explanation. Answer.
Yeah. Previously, the clinical trials were done on the patients or the animals. In silico means the clinic in the selecting any drug from a library and do it artificially without using any human beings or the animals.
Any other answer?
Sir,
you have partly answered it, not fully.
Sir, in vitro and in vivo were used when we were doing experiments in the past. In silico is when everything is done in the computer itself. So rather than a petri dish or something similar, it is done in computer.
It will be completely replacing the wet model and substitution by computational models.
Sorry, please don't answer unless you are requested to answer. See, otherwise there is utter confusion. That's why I have come down here.
Professor, he
put
raised
up his
first.
hand. Okay, please answer. Repeat.
So, in silico means we'll be replacing completely the wet labs and substituting with computational methods, be it drug design or any modeling. So it will be completely computational based process.
Okay, last one. Only 3 are allowed as per the rules, but doesn't matter. 4th.
So all the biological experimentation.
No, only 3 are allowed, please. Otherwise, we'll be here till tomorrow morning.
So all the biological experimentation through computer simulation is performed.
Okay, not enough. Okay, answer please. The first person who mentioned among the answers is an individualized computer simulation used in development, etc., etc. You can see. So the main thing is.
No. It's a fun session, so I thought I should be a part of it.
I thought you were. Okay. Yeah, who said? I think you said that. Yeah, I think he said that. You did mention computers, you did mention not animals, etc., etc. The first person did say that. No more answers. Over. Only 3 answers are allowed. Otherwise,
I already answered. He want to say you like why I say the same what is written there.
No, who preceded you? Both of you said computer simulation, I agree. So who said first? Who? Please come. See, this is what makes life more exciting. Unless there is competition, unless there is difference of opinion. But the only thing is don't take a gun and shoot him. That's the only difference. So provided we don't do that. Next one, please. Next.
So with this, we got one more winner.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah. What are digital pills? What are poly pills? Please try to be precise. I mean, a vague idea doesn't warrant a 9,999 rupee watch.
I will be speaking. So myself, Dr. Haraprasad, speaking from University of Delhi. Digital pills primarily represent digital therapeutic solutions, which are primarily AI-based solutions from the pharma industry. But they will not be chemical compounds. They will be working in the form of health apps, and there will be some kind of nudging technology happening.
You know what I remembered when I was in second year MBBS in 1970. I gave an answer somewhat like you. I mean, not these words. And you know what the tutor in physiology told me, Dr. Namaskwaram is no more. I remember so vividly, he said, Ganapathy, ignorance clothed in attractive phraseology still remains ignorance. I mean, that's what he told me in 1970. Just for some reason, I recollected that. Let's see. Next, anybody gets near you or anyone else? Poly pills? Come on, these are all buzzwords used.
Team is suggesting.
Anybody else? Nobody else? Last last call, auction. Okay, answer please.
We can see one hand raised up.
Somebody say something.
So multiple pills for her treatment.
Digital pills?
Multiple pills are, poly means like multiple pills are together to treat something.
Can you give me an example? You get the watch.
Poly stands for heart disease treatment. I'm not from medical background, but the poly stands. For heart treatments,
give me an example of what are the different ingredients which go up to make a poly pill. Roughly, I don't want the molecular structure.
I'm not from medical background.
Okay, yes sir. Last one.
Different
okay,
painkillers,
one more, that's it.
Digital pills are something wherein you will prescribe the medicine and they are also monitored for their actions. Polypills are something which we use as a combination
pill,
therapy.
According to you, is modified for action. So if I prescribe a pill for hypertension, it's a treatment for diabetes.
No. I said monitoring. I said monitoring, not modifying.
You said modified for treatment. Okay.
No, monitored treatment.
Okay.
A medicine prescribed and then that is also being monitored.
Monitored. Okay.
Yes,
fine.
that is digital. Polypills are when you give medicines for like your heart disease and for your blood pressure and your cholesterol, both of them
I get
together.
your point. Last answer. Last one.
Hi sir, this is Mani from Gorakhpur.
Why are none of you going up and shouting me first? You're all too timid, then don't blame me that I didn't see you. See, unfortunately, if I'm a frog, I would have had multiple eyes, I could have seen all over the place. But my visual field is restricted. Yeah.
Sir, polypills are, it contains low dose of medication and you must guide patient for prevention of those diseases.
Okay, thank you. I'm inclined, that's all please, 5 answers are over. Sorry. I'm inclined to answer with the gentle, handsome young man in the tie. I'm inclined to go with him. Let's project the answer. In 2015, most digital pill is for monitoring. That's a single most important word which he has used, monitoring. You can see the answers here. Polypill, of course, is a multi-layered pill. I wanted somebody to say personalized, somebody to use the word better compliance, adherence, etc., etc. It's obvious that most people are not familiar with it. I think we will give it to him unless somebody has a staunch objection. Next one, please. I think that's the last one. No, question. Okay, this is the last question. Expand the acronym DSHA. Now again, sorry, before I answer, there could be 40 different expansions of DSHA. 1 minute, you may say Delhi Industrial Society, something you may be right. But when I say DSHA here, it is relevant to an HCIT conference. Let me make that very clear. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm Srini from KIMS Health. It's Digital Information Security in Healthcare Act.
Any expansion? No, any further elaboration, comments on that? That's okay. I asked only for an explanation. Yes?
It's Digital Information Security Health Act.
Okay, he had already said that. Sorry. Okay. I mean, any novelty, anything new? We are all here to learn. Okay. Last answer. Please remember, as per the prize rules, the first person to answer it gets the prize. Please, I am only asking the second and third person to see what are the different views. This is the last one, please.
Sir, direct initiative for social and health action.
Okay, answer please. No, that's all. 3 are over. 3 are over. Yes, please, unless you have a different answer. Yeah. Same answer, you don't get the prize, sir. What is this? First come, first serve.
You notice it first as well.
No, that's okay. Okay. So, draft the digital information security in healthcare. Was that the exact words you used? Yes. He gets it. Now, if only all of you or most of you had downloaded the software, 45 seconds to download, and then just touched your smartphone, your number would have popped up on the screen, and I would not have looked at any of you. I would have looked at the screen and asked you 1, 2, 3. It is very sad that we are not using technology which we are all preaching. But thank you very much. I'm sorry if I delayed your lunch, but I hope it was worth it.
Congratulations to all the winners, and can we have huge round of applause for Professor Ganapathy, who conducted session in a wonderful manner.
Sorry, apologies again, I forgot. Yesterday's prize winners, please come and collect it. We had originally told them we'll send it by email and all that, but it's easier to hand it over to them physically. If any of yesterday's prize winners are here, who is today's prize winners?
My prize.
You get a prize, is it? Oh, you are yesterday's prize winner. Hey, give me yesterday's prizes, please. Where? No, where are the watches?
Can we have yesterday's winners to please join us here in front and kindly collect your... Okay, so that's the name list I got. Dr. Naveen.
Just one announcement. This should not be a cause for delay in coming back. Everybody has to be here by 1:58.
Absolutely. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start our session by sharp 2 p.m. So please don't get delayed. Okay. So let me take the name of winner for yesterday's session. Dr. Naveen, Dr. Nupur, Dr. Sahil Rathor, so Sherin, Mr. Vimal, very good handwriting. Dr. Sahil, Dr. Sherin, Miss Sherin. Absolutely. Let me take the names and you can step forward and take your gift.
All the winners, please
Sharon
sign that you have received. I don't want to face litigation in a court of law that I did not do what I did. Please sign that you received it. Now, digital signatures not accepted, physical signatures.
Mr. Vimal. Mr. Vimal? Okay, he already got it. Mr. Okay, Mr. Dipankar. Who's Mr. Dipankar? Yeah, he's the next one. Yesterday's winner, yeah. Dr. Baba. Dr. Alakapal. Congratulations, Dr. Sandeep Kumar. Dr. Raghu, MN. Dr. Raghu, MN. Yeah, Dr. Sandeep Kumar, congratulations. Dr. Raghu. Dr. Raghu, MN. What about Dr. Sandeep Kumar? Dr. Sandeep Kumar, is he here? Dr. Sandeep Kumar. So with this, we are done with our super fun quiz session that conducted by Professor Ganapathy. Thank you so much, sir. And please don't get delayed for our session. We will sharp start our session at 2 p.m. So go have lunch and get back on time. Thank you.